everybody. My name is Sajit. I'm one of the members of Team Attitude and Mindset. So what we found throughout developing our presentation is that attitude and mindset really fed off of a lot of what the other presenters presented today. And, we had a difficulty to keep on attitude and mindset just because we kept coming up with the other terms. And my teammates will speak to that in their portions. So we came up with this concept that, in terms of people with disabilities, we are not the problem, you are the problem. In that the inability to see other people's perspectives is really the problem. Like, we can't see what your situation is, nor can you see what our situation is until there's some sort of common understanding. Did I get that right? Okay, so I'll let my next colleague speak about solutions.
I'll just take this out. Don't think I need mic. Everybody hear me properly?
So you need both microphones because one inputs the sound system for the whole room.
Oh, no.
I'm
going to speak out loud.
No, really, you need them both because projection, you don't have to strain to do it for yourself either.
Okay, I'll do it that way. Anyways, solution-wise. So the biggest thing is, how do you change attitudes and mindsets in an effective way? So we looked at a whole bunch of different solutions. We looked at, we can do something that's a virtual reality. We can do something that are comic-based to make it comical in some way to show the problems that are happening. We can do meetups where they actually talk to people and find out what is out there and they can be more empathetic to them. Webinars, so they talk about the issues. Radio shows. But what we saw today was really interesting. With groups 2 and 3, they showed us what was going on. They were demonstrating the difficulties that they were having. And that is the important thing right there. And as a solution, we looked at something that you could do on YouTube perhaps, where you get an audience base to start talking with you. So you do something like a web episode, and you start small, and you grow it more and more as your audience grows as well, to eventually doing maybe a vlog that shows a day in the life of what you go through, and then documentaries. And what the cool thing is about all this as well is that you can start engaging your audience, asking what are the problems, what are the questions that you have out there that you would like me to answer in a video to show you what's going on out there. And these are things that can help people understand what's going on and change the mindsets and also their attitudes. But the most important thing out of it all is not just showing the problems, but also showing the solutions. How do you go about changing, let's say, something that's happening with, let's say you cannot go up. Some stores don't have ramps. What solutions are there out there? Well, there might be products out there that are easy to set up. That might be $50 and then you have a ramp. Or it can be other cities that implemented other ideas as well. So we have to have a full solution together. Who is next? All right, so we'll take that. You take that. We good? All right.
So basically Jeff told everything about the process. So we did a lot of brainstorming, so we can see at our table we did thought about crazy things such as change bodies or change brains. So yeah, that was that part. So that was good too because we had a lot of real storytelling thing. So our partner here, he told us a story about Pizza that they have the button to open a door. However, there is a snap on the door. So how come he would go? And then what we learned is to expand our ideas and then divide it and share with each other and then learn from the other's experience. So that was so nice to work with everyone because I think that we have different backgrounds. So that was cool too. And that's it. What's next?
So what's next? Well, we would like to create a documentary in the Michael Moore type style so that people with disabilities see a perspective from an able-bodied but also an able-bodied person sees the perspective of a a person with mobility limitations. So we thought that would be cool, and we need a name for our documentary, so anybody has a name right now, please help us. We want to create a social movement, and we need a name for that too. So we have in this building, it's Enable Me is the social, a movement they're starting, so we need sort of a catchy name for that too. Anything else I need to add?
I think that's about it. That's it?
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Oh,
No, there
I
was
lied.
one more. My Michael Moore documentary. I wanted someone to put a hidden camera on a wheelchair and travel with it. Because those wheelchairs come back in pieces on some trips. So it gives perspective of what happens, different perspectives.
Is that good now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.